Now this memory dates back to around 2007. So it's 13 years from today. I was in class 12th and it was the time for practical examinations of chemistry. And I didn't remember that it was the time of practical examinations and I need to enter with the apron. I reached there and on entering I realized, oops, I did the mistake. And I had done the same mistake in 11th class also. The examiner won't let me in no matter what. Somehow the entire class was inside and I was the alone guy walking aimlessly in the corridors of his school to look for apron. Even if someone would have asked me randomly, I would have sounded stupid and careless about this act of mine that I have forgotten my apron. From class 11th, luckily I got an apron from one junior of mine, and as I entered I realized everyone has got the sample which they were supposed to check and figure out which chemical it is, which compound it is. In chemistry, if you are having a background of science, to check these compounds you are taught different tests for various groups. So in groups 2, even I don't remember now what kind of classification it is, but so, sort of every compound there are the chemicals which you need to pour in, and different outcomes will come. Maybe sometimes the solution will turn silvery, another time they will be precipitate, or the green color, pink color, or the surface tension, appearance sort of thing. In my case, I didn't remember that many groups because I was quite confident I am going to get some chemical which will definitely fall in 1 or 2 class and I'll be able to figure it out. But if you are like me and like most of us, in the end the worst experiments, the worst samples are left. And no matter which chemical I used, no recognizable results came out. And I was sitting like this and watching other people finish their diagnosis and leaving the room. After about an hour or so, the entire classroom, the entire lab was empty and I was the only one sitting with no hope coming from any direction whatsoever. Now the lab attendant understood my misery and came to me and I pleaded him that do something. Seriously, I am getting my nerves tested and please, if you can do something, do it. He said, okay, what's the number of your slip? I said 7. He came to the other side, searched in the register, came over to me, and I still remember the name of chemical. He said, lead nitrate. This was a chemical which falls in group 6 or 7. There was no point I would have read to till that end. And I wrote that result in my examination paper with the basic steps that you need to undertake to arrive upon that result. I submitted it. That event was quite different what could have occurred in general. But call it my inattentiveness or careless attitude, I had it ended not in a glorious manner, but something which I still remember. Had it happened in a normal way, I wouldn't have recalled it. But in my case, these special things are the one which you remember for the entire lives, because it was quite difficult and it will happen to teach you something. And these are things which it's just a memory in your mind and an impact to embrace for the rest of your lives, and a good story and point of thrill to share with your friends. So this was a thrilling story from 2007, 13 years ago from today. Much younger, much thinner, lighter, with more hairs and lesser pimples. But age is inevitable and hope I turn wise. Thank you.